Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer and this here is a November 2020 reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with the theme for the month of November for Aquarius, Sun, Rising sign. Okay, so we have here gliding through currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. Okay, bottom of the deck here we have facing your fears. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. All right. So I feel like here, right, with this gliding through currents and facing your fears, right, there's something, some project or some new venture even that you may be focusing on at this time here, or just even, trying to move into a space of being more open, more connected to the universe, more in alignment with yourself and with your highest and greatest good, with your goals, right? Trying to maintain that here. But with the gliding through currents, right, you may be your feelings may be making it hard for you to stay focused or stay on your grind, to stay in alignment with your assignment. Sorry, but I feel like here with this gliding through currents, right, the number 13, it breaks down to a 4, right? You're focusing on stability, right? Or you want to be stable within yourself. You want to be grounded, right? You may be focusing on being financially stable or financially secure or even financially free, whatever it may be. But you may be kind of being thrown off your path or distracted while you're on your path by your fears, by your insecurities, right? They may be coming up, even outside energy, right? Outside forces, be it people in your life, family, friends. They may be kind of coming in and maybe disrupting you in some way. And it's just going to be important for you in the month of November to kind of stay focused, to stay or just to keep your eye on the prize, right? And to not allow your fears to kind of get the better of you or let outside energies get you off your square. You feel what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into the spread. Okay, so first off, I want to say here, just make sure here with this door to value and this angel of love that You're not kind of allowing your desires, or even your dreams, your goals, to kind of make you rush or make any kind of fast moves or decisions, right? Or even allowing like your dreams to kind of get the better of you to the point where you feel like, what you want is impossible, and it leaves you kind of not even making decisions, right? Kind of stuck, like, okay, I don't know which way to go, right? Because here for your blessing for the month, we have cornucopia. So things are going to start looking up for you in the month of November, but it's going to be important for you to kind of make decisions, right? Here with your challenge, we have indecision. So there may be some things here that kind of leave you uncertain, right? On which path to take, which way to go, what to do. Should I do this or should I do that? Will I, go this way or that way? It's going to be important for you in the month of December, not December. Wow. So December may be important for you guys, but in the month of November to kind of make sure that you're making decisions, right? But that you're making them out of a space of love, right? With the angel of love here as your message for the month, it's going to be important for you to stay in connection to your heart's desires, what it is that you want on a deep level, right? These dreams, these goals that you have for yourself, make sure that you're not kind of focusing on the external or the, like the money or the acclaim or whatever it is that comes with what it is that you want, right? It's kind of like in addition to. Don't focus on the in addition to. Focus on the root of what it is that you want for yourself, right? If you want freedom or financial security, make sure that you're not focusing all of your attention and effort on the money itself, but that you're focusing on what it is that you really want. So the financial freedom, the financial security, and that you're doing things that are in alignment with that deepest desire, right? And not things that kind of will get you to that goal or that thing faster, but that are, hold on, you guys, that maintain or go along with like your moral code, with who you are, with what it is that you want for real. Okay, if you want financial freedom, you don't necessarily want the money, right? The money is what comes along with financial freedom, right? It's the thing that comes along with it. It's not the whole of the thing, right? Because if you kind of get caught up in the things or what you think will bring you what it is that you want, it makes it harder for you to actually know how to make decisions, or to make decisions from a space of pure intent, or from a space of, your heart, right? Because you're focusing on the external, right? Make sure that you're focusing on the internal. What is it that your heart wants? And make decisions out of that. Hopefully that makes sense, right? So with your lesson for the month, we have door to value, right? I feel like it's important for you to remember that you can have everything that you want. It may not come the way that you expect it to or the way that you want it to, but that you have to be open to receiving what it is that you want in the time that it's going to come to you, right? So just make sure that you're not rushing, or that you're not kind of getting caught up in your idea of what things are supposed to look like or feel like, that you forget to listen to your heart and to be true to yourself and to be true to what it is that you really, really want. Okay, but let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Okay, so looks like with this here 10 of Wands driving your energy for the month, right? You may be a bit overwhelmed at this time. Clarifying cornucopia here, we have 8 of Wands and the 4 of Cups here. So it looks like, you guys are trying to make moves. You're moving forward, but you may be kind of butting up against your emotions, right? There may be some kind of, sadness or just kind of even depression here for some folks, where you may be kind of feeling like what you want isn't possible, or that it'll never come, or whatever it may be. But here, just make sure you realize, with this 4 of Cups, there's this cup coming in, right? There's this opportunity for you to have what it is that you want, but it may be that you have to start moving differently. You have to start thinking differently. You can't stay in the same space, or you can't do the same things that you've been doing. It's going to be important for you in the month of November to kind of think outside of the box, or kind of shake things up, so that you're not kind of stuck in these kind of lowly feelings, or feeling like you can't do anything, or even kind of lagging, right? Don't try and push yourself too hard or too fast, right? Take your time, but don't kind of hold yourself back out of fear, or, just kind of not wanting to make moves, right? Make your moves, but, be smart about it, be calculated, continue to work, continue to, be consistent. All right. Otherwise, you may not see the results or as fast as you want them, if you kind of continue to do the same things, right? Make sure that if you feel like you're not making any progress, it may be time for you to kind of reassess, to figure out, okay, what can I do differently? How can I get to where I want to go? Am I doing the right things, right? But don't spend too much time kind of wallowing in self-pity or regret. Kind of spend that time in reflection, figuring out, what you're doing right and what you can be doing better, okay? So with your indecision here, clarifying that, we have the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, with the indecision and the 5 of Wands, you may be conflicted. You may not be knowing, what to do here. You may even be comparing yourself to other people, like, okay, maybe I should do what they're doing, or maybe I should do this. And it's going to be important for you to maintain, I feel here, your own sense of trust and security within yourself and within your own abilities, and not rely too heavily on other people's paths, right? Don't look to other people for guidance on what it is that you want to do. Not saying that you shouldn't ask for help or whatever, but don't kind of try and do what other people are doing, because it may not bring you what it has brought them. It's going to be important for you in November for you to figure out what you can do. What are you being called to do? What is it that, you can provide, or what is it that you're good at, and how can you grow that and use that to your advantage? Okay. So clarifying the angel of love here for your message for the month, we have Judgment and the 2 of Swords. So it looks like, this dream, this goal that you have for yourself, it may have been something that has been on your mind for a while, that's been calling to you, but you haven't been listening here. Amen. Or maybe you have, but you haven't been giving it the attention that it deserves, or that you would like to. So it's going to be important for you to kind of give it that attention, give it that love. You may have been kind of, stuck in the fields here, okay, maybe I shouldn't do it, or maybe I should wait. But it may be good for you to go within to kind of, talk to your spiritual team, whatever it is, however you get your messages. Spend some time in reflection, thinking about, how you can make this pop for yourself. Okay. And once you kind of get that insight, take that move, believe in yourself, trust in yourself. And if you need, ask for help, but, don't rely too heavily on, trying to do what other people are doing, because, it may not bring you what it is that you want. Okay. So with the lesson for the month here, door to value, we have Ace of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. Right. So it looks like here, with this Queen of Pentacles, you guys, you do want to grow and to nurture something. You want, money. You want to be able to also, you know, share that wealth with other people. So, you know, just make sure that you kind of tap into that energy, tap into this Queen of Pentacles energy. What does it mean to be, you know, financially secure? What does it mean to you to be, I don't know, whatever it is, you know, your dream is, like a guitarist, or I don't know, a musician, or an actor, or a teacher? Like, what is at the core of that thing? And how can you connect to that energy and to bring it more into your everyday life and to grow it and to nurture it each and every day so that, you know, it feeds you, but it also kind of feeds other people? How can you do that, right? Spend some time thinking about that, thinking about how you can add value to yourself as well as to other people around you, right? Don't get too caught up so much on your dreams and goals or your heart's desire that you forget to give back and to share what it is that you've been working on, to share your talents, to share your gifts, to share the wealth, you know. But let's go ahead and get your affirmation for the month. Okay, all right. So we have here, I know who I am. When I trust this, I can reach my full potential. Your question to ponder: these 3 words define who I am, right? So think of 3 words that define who you are. How do I feel when I focus on being myself? Okay, yes. Okay, but let's see what would be most beneficial for you to focus on in the month of November. Then we're going to get some advice and your final message. Oh, that is way too many. Okay, fine. All right. So we have here fear showing up again, purity in reverse, and surrender, right? Bottom of the deck, we have here patience, right? So for the month of November, make sure you're spending time, you know, kind of surrendering your fears, kind of clearing those out, focusing on getting, I feel, to the root of your fear. Like, what is it that's kind of stopping you from being all that you can be? What is it that's stopping you from taking this move, making this move, or making this decision for yourself to go down whatever path that it is that you want, right? Because I feel like even though there's indecision here, you know what it is that you want, but you haven't kind of allowed yourself to kind of let go of your fears or your insecurities around the situation. And so with this purity here, It's going to be important for you in the month of November to kind of spend time I feel connecting with yourself, connecting with your own inner knowing, right? Connecting with the divine and kind of surrendering your fears, surrendering your insecurities, and kind of allowing more positive ways of seeing the world, positive ways of seeing yourself, positive ways of kind of connecting with all that is, so that you feel, more free to kind of be yourself and to follow your dreams and to go after your goals. But you can't do that if you're kind of still holding on to, or you still have this kind of fear within yourself that you kind of go back to when you feel afraid or where you're unsure about, which path to take, right? Surrender this kind of need to kind of know it all and to understand everything here and now. And allow yourself to kind of be in the moment and trust in your own kind of wisdom and connection to the divine, and to allow things to happen as they will, and to use your own kind of power, your own knowledge, your own understanding of yourself and what it is that you want for yourself to kind of guide you, and trust in your own ability to make the decisions that are best for you, right? But it kind of starts with letting go of this fear, kind of clearing that out and opening your heart and your whole entire being to a more positive way of kind of seeing the world, of seeing yourself, of seeing the possibilities of what it is you can make for yourself. All right. But let's go ahead and get your advice for the month of November. Then we're going to get your final message. Look at that. Fear showing up here. Big time. Okay. Hey, man, no judgment. I understand. Okay. As you kind of get deeper into things and you start making moves, it's like, okay, do I really want to do this? Right? It may be time for you kind of to figure out, do you really want to do it? And if you do, it's kind of time to let go of that fear and to make the move and to continue down your path, right? If not, it may be time for you to go back, make another decision. But you have to kind of figure out what's best for you. Okay, but get the advice here for Aquarius, Sun and Rising sign. All right. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So we have action, seize the day. Endurance, keep your eye on the ball. Lust, gotta have it. And surrender, let it go. Okay. So we have surrender here showing up twice. So that's a big message here. Right. So surrender, let it go. Right. And I feel like what you're being called to kind of let go is your fears, your insecurities, your distrust in yourself, or your fear that you can't make it, that you can't have what it is that you want, right? With this lust here, there's something that you want here, right? This dream, this goal, and you're being called to kind of let go of your fear and to kind of move after what it is that you want, and to continue moving, to continue taking action and moving towards what it is that you want, not kind of letting up because of fear or because of insecurity, letting that part go and doing what it is that you can do to get what it is that you want. Okay. Let's get your final message. Right, but also with this lust, make sure that you're not allowing your present desires, right, to chill, to relax, to kind of get in the way of what it is that you want in the long run. Okay, make sure you're not partying too much. Make sure you're not allowing yourself to get so overwhelmed with everything that you're like, you're doing this, that you don't take enough time to, for balance, right? Don't spend so much time working that you forget to enjoy yourself. Don't spend so much time enjoying yourself that you forget to put in that work, right? It needs to be a balance. All right, but let's get here. Your final message. Aquarius. All right, so we got 2 here. Okay, so the first one reads, Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. Okay? And your second one, Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender. Surrender, okay, to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it, relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Sigh. All right. But that's all I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.